Hey, everybody, this is Tony Pan along with Triple D, Dust Devil Dave in the house. And we got a fun show, a fun podcast coming up today.
Yes.
I know it's July, but we're gonna do a winter outlook. And you know why?
Why?
Because
it's July.
Yeah, well, not because it's July, but our good friend Chad Merrill. Remember
I love
Chad?
Chad.
From the Hagerstown Almanac.
How you doing up there, Chad?
This is our hometown almanac, folks, from Maryland. And I can guarantee you this. This is very unique and unusual. If you didn't see the show from a couple of years ago, we had Chad on. This is the only almanac in the country that has a real degreed meteorologist doing the forecasting.
That's right.
And Chad is doing some unique stuff where he's combining the modern forecasting techniques, all this stuff that I'm going to talk about in a second, MJO and ENSO and all that kind of stuff.
I love ENSO.
Oh, yeah, I know you do. Last time you said it was a type of pasta, I think.
Yes.
But he's combining...
I'm glad you remember that.
I remember all your jokes. He's combining the modern forecasting methods with the old world almanac forecasting methods, like the phases of the moon and all that stuff. Remember we had
the hocus pocus.
Yeah, you can call it hocus pocus.
I'll call it hocus.
But he's combining both of them.
Yeah.
And we have a winter outlook here, but this is what I want you guys to do before I get to that point, because I'm going to talk about the tropics and stuff first. And Dave and I had a contest on the podcast, not last year, but a couple years ago, guessing the first snowfall of the year.
It was a lot of fun.
What did we give away?
Bill's VancoVision calendar.
A calendar, and it was signed by Triple D. So
all of us signed it, not just.
No, I mean that was
me.
that was the golden signature right there. I mean,
me and Ava. Let's be honest.
It's like when you buy those Roy Orbison plates. It may or may not go up in value. We hope that your signature goes up in value.
Me too. Well, I mean, when you die, it goes up in value.
Well, don't do that.
It's not what we want.
Let's hope that it doesn't come to that. But anyhow,
thank you very much.
But anyhow, this is what I want you to do. For those of you listening right now, take a guess when you think we're going to get our first snow of the season here in Baltimore.
It's lit up over here.
First accumulating snow of the season. Type in a date. And as we go through the show and you listen to me do the tropics and what I think is going to happen in August and all that, before we get to the winter outlook, I'm going to compare. I have Dave read some of what you guys posted for dates compared to what Chad thinks is going to be our first accumulating snow. All right, so that'll be kind of fun. People already guessing?
Oh, already lit up.
Excellent. All right,
people
are they guessing any dates?
Come on. Well, there's a whole pile of them.
All right, let's hear it, because I'm going to jump into this.
I'm going to start at the top. Elise, November 6th. Becky, December 10th.
November 6th?
November 6th. Yeah, early.
Wow, okay,
early.
go on.
Wait, where are we? Linda, December 10th, I'm sorry. Okay. I got a couple for December 10th. Becky, Linda. Let's see. Susan, January 15th. Carol Zimmerman, January 14th.
Okay.
Nicole, January 20th.
Excellent.
Shiren, November 18th. Janet, no time waits for no man. So she didn't give a guess.
We've got a couple of Novembers. I like the way 15th, they think.
Jan 18th. Ralph Wickham Jr. I don't think that's his real name.
Okay.
January 10th.
Okay.
I thought January 10th.
All right.
Marquise is here. Thanks for showing up, buddy.
Hey, Marquise. Hope you're feeling better. Yep.
Let's see. Sarah Bishop, November 6th.
November 6th. All right. So
November 6th.
Since we're going to do the almanac here, I've got some folklore to tell you on a date that we just passed. We just passed July the 25th.
Yes.
According to, not the Hagerstown Almanac, but
hi, Kim.
The Farmer's Almanac. Are you saying hi to people?
Yeah, someone said hi to me specifically, so I've got a fan
club.
You got friends
and fans?
This many friends.
Is your mom watching?
She's not a friend. She has to like me. Yeah, my sister's watching too. They have to like me.
All right, so on July 25th, the weather folklore from the Almanac says, if you see a lot of white puffy clouds on this day, it foretells a big snow event for the upcoming winter.
Oh.
So on July 25th, here, we had a cold front coming through, and there were thunderstorms around, so there was a lot of white puffy clouds.
Uh-oh.
So according to this folklore,
there you go,
it's going to be a good winter. All right, so
I like it.
The Hagerstown Almanac, like I said, is very unique in the country, where we have an actual meteorologist doing the forecasting. And he writes this column called the Conjecturers column. Conjecturers. Now, Chad, the guy that does this, is an outstanding long-range forecaster. He knows way more about teleconnections and all that stuff than me.
So why am I not doing the show with him?
Because we can't have anybody in the building yet.
Oh, that's right.
So you're stuck with me. We'll have Chad in the building eventually. Yeah. So up until that point, you're stuck with me, buddy. So I'm going to read a little bit of what Chad says about the upcoming winter for Maryland. In December, there will be something called a stratospheric warming event at the beginning of the month.
Sounds serious.
It does, but it's not.
Oh, good.
So it sounds scary, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man.
So when that part of the atmosphere warms over Canada,
Okay.
you see a warming trend there. And again, we don't completely understand the teleconnection, but about 10 to maybe 14 days later, there's a big push of cold air into the eastern part of the United States, typically.
So if
Again, yeah,
so,
go ahead.
warm
air way up high.
Canadian warm
way up
air.
high
So you
means
got warm
cold for us, yeah.
So warm beavers means it's going to be cold for us.
Well, if the beavers live at about 20,000 feet up, then yes.
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, why wouldn't you if you could, right?
Beavers riding a moose up at 20,000 feet.
So, according to Chad, there'll be a stratospheric warming event at the beginning of December, which means that there will be enough cold air, which is very unusual for us, by the, say, first week of December, hanging around Baltimore and Maryland
Okay.
for it to snow. Okay?
Oh, hold on, real fast.
Yeah.
Alex, December 1st.
December 1st. They
So,
say that's a
hey,
good guess.
yeah,
I'm going
yeah.
to tell you what Chad has to say about
Okay.
that in a second. You want to read a couple more?
No, keep going.
Okay.
I just read that one because it was relevant to what you just said.
Okay. So this is what Chad says. In last winter, we saw a lull in snowfall in January, then it picked up in February, then it backed off in March. I don't know if you remember that, but that's what happened around here last year. And we wound up with below normal, hardly any snow, right?
Yeah, it
was a weak
I was looking
winter.
forward to some snow.
We were
this year.
looking forward to doing a bunch of snow shows.
Yeah.
Dave
Wow.
had snow train conductor's hat all ready to go.
I was one of my muckalucks. I was just ready to go.
So hopefully you can wear that hat this upcoming winter.
Looking forward to it.
So he says this winter we expect it to start early in December, meaning multiple snow events, cold,
Yeah.
and last all the way into January. That.
Oh. Ooh.
So he says December, January might be cold and snowy, but it's going to back off in February, which is usually our snowiest month.
Say, we get pounded in February.
Yeah.
It's for my birthday month, so I know this.
It's your birthday month, and we
Yeah.
usually get pounded with snow, and that's
Yep.
probably why.
Probably. Thanks, Mom.
He says it'll be the opposite for us this winter.
Oh.
It'll be cold and snowy in December and January, back off in February, and return again, meaning the cold and the snow, late March and into April.
Whoa! Oh, wait. Snow on opening day?
He said that,
Snow on opening
could
day.
be.
Yeah.
According to Chad, that will be the pattern. Cold, snowy, December, January, back off, meaning maybe not as much snow in February and going into the beginning of March, but the cold and the snow come back late
Circle back.
March into April, which is pretty unusual.
Chad, I don't know. Chad. People, that could be a white Christmas, right?
White Christmas and maybe a white Easter. Yes.
White Easter and a white opening day.
Yeah, it could be all of those things. So yes, the odds would be significantly higher
That would be
for
cool.
a white Christmas,
Yeah.
according to this.
Nice.
Now, if you want to read how Chad came to these conclusions and you want to get all the weather, meteorological muckety-muck behind it, which is fantastic, get this Farmer's Almanac and read the Conjecturer's column. Trust me, he's really good, and he
Yeah.
knows what he's talking about, okay? So, according to him, we will have at least an average winter snowfall-wise in Baltimore, in the Baltimore metro, which would mean around 20 inches
Okay, so total.
total.
Not at one time.
But above normal snowfall north and west of I-95 in the higher terrain.
Okay.
So Hagerstown, like where the Hagerstown Almanac is,
Where Chad
and
is.
Westminster, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, you guys would
So-
be above maybe 30, 35 inches, like in that neighborhood.
So it could be good skiing at Wisp this year.
Yes, if this forecast comes to
Holds,
fruition, then yes. So, before I say when Chad thinks the first snow is going to come in, you got a couple more you want to read?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Marquise, December 17th.
Okay.
Andrea, I like this one, February 9th, day before my birthday, so I can live with that again. Brenda, December 14th. Betty, December 16th. Crystal, February 3rd. Rose, December 6th. David, January 14th.
Excellent.
February 11th from
February
Leslie.
11th. That's a late one.
The day after my birthday.
The day after. Oh.
Take note. I accept Amazon gift cards. Joking. I'm not.
But only paper money. If you're going to send money, no change. Just paper money.
Make it rain for me. Jen, November 27th. So
November 20.
But when is Thanksgiving
So
this
what
year?
I'm sensing here is there's a lot of people saying we're going to have an early winter,
Yeah.
and a lot of people saying, or some at least, saying it's going to hold off
Yeah.
till January or February.
Yeah.
Okay. So should we do another giveaway on the podcast?
I don't see why we shouldn't.
Is Vanco going to do the calendar? We'll think of something to give
Vanco
away.
always does the calendar.
You know what? Maybe we
Always.
could do this. I think this is what we'll do this year.
What should we do?
I'll get some custom-made snow train conductor hats.
Wow.
And then if you guess the first snow, we'll do this again in the fall sometime.
Sure.
You and I will sign the conductor hat.
I like it. Okay.
The snow train
Sure.
conductor hat, and we'll give that away.
Hey, wait, we can give away a Vanco Vision calendar, too.
Can we? I don't even know if Bill's doing it this year.
He
We haven't
always
talked to
does.
Bill.
I
But we can do
talk
both.
to him every day.
Do you? Ask him. Yeah.
All right, yeah, he always does. He did one last year.
All right, so there's no reason why you wouldn't do it this
No.
year. But in case he's not, maybe we'll give away both.
I don't mean to volunteer Bill's product.
No, you can do. You can volunteer.
But Bill loves us.
So we'll do both. I
Yes.
would, that's going to be our thing. If we're going to do a snow show, Triple D's going to
Yeah.
have the conductor hat on. So according to Chad,
According to Chad, from the word of Chad.
the window for our first snow in the Baltimore Metro will be between December 8th and December 11th.
December 8th and December 11th.
December 8th to 11th. He predicts a heavy snow event north and west of I-95 and perhaps an accumulating snow, the first one of the season in the Baltimore Metro. So there you have it.
Is this range a weekend? Because I like it when it snows on the weekend.
I don't know. I'd have to look it up on a calendar.
Hate driving to work in the snow.
I know, but you can sleep here. There's a lot of room right under the studio here.
That's where I sleep as it is anyway.
You live here now, don't you?
Just
didn't tell me.
You find me in the office, but most of the time I'm underneath this desk.
Why do I believe that? I don't know, but I kind of believe that.
Why do you think it smells like tacos in here all the time? That's what I eat.
That makes sense. Perfect sense. All right, so that's it. That's all I got.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
On this Weather Talk podcast. Unless you want to read some comments, questions. You guys got comments or questions? I'd be happy to answer a couple of them if you want to write
Jeremy,
in the comments column. Remember, it takes a while to catch up, so if you're
Yeah.
typing something right now, it'll take a second or two before Dave can see it.
Let's see. Jeremy calls you the godfather of the weather.
The Godfather.
So turning the godfather of weather.
I'm making you a forecast you can't refuse.
Yeah, apparently. Let's see. Joanne, we have thousands of acorns on our trees. They say that is a sign of a snowy winter.
It is.
It is a sign.
According to the folklore, yes.
Yeah, it's just said factor folklore. So it's folklore.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We'll do a folklore show.
Yep, we love those.
In the fall because, most of the folklore is about the upcoming winter. There's very little folklore about the summer. It's weird, but there's a lot of little sayings like, watch the number of acorns and that kind of stuff for the upcoming winter, woolly worms and all that stuff. So we'll do that.
So Linda should buy bulk toilet paper in October. For the
Bulk
weather.
toilet paper.
That's when they run on toilet paper, milk toilet paper,
Right.
milk toilet bread, and there's the third one.
Yeah, well, we're going to start that run early. So start stocking up on bread, milk, and toilet paper in October. Yeah. Anything else?
That's pretty much. We got a bunch more predictions. Bezo, March 5th.
Read a couple more. Go ahead.
Okay. We got Dwayne, December 9th. Bezo, March 5th. Chanel, December 14th. And October 31st. Halloween.
October 31st. I like it.
I am not a fan of snow on Halloween.
Well, probably not
a
because,
fan.
if you got to wear a coat over your costume, that's no fun.
No one likes that.
Nobody-
It's got to be like 60 degrees.
Right.
And
Just
cool
cool
on
enough,
Halloween,
right. But you don't have to wear a coat over your costume.
Nah, no one
Dave
wants to
hates
do
that.
that. Hate that.
What are you going? Is this
Hate
your
Carol.
Spider-Man, Superman? What are you going to do?
Dominatrix.
Domination.
Lynn,
Again,
December
why do I
5th.
believe that? Yeah.
Let's see.
That's it?
Wednesday through Saturday. Apparently, the date range that Chad gives us is Wednesday through
Is it
Saturday.
Wednesday through Saturday? Thank you for
Thanks,
looking
Trey.
that up. Yeah.
Thank you,
okay.
Trey.
All right.
Someone's got November 11th for Veterans Day.
Veterans Day, November 11th. I like you guys picking the dates before Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I'm digging
I like
this.
that too. I would. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind a snowy Thanksgiving.
White Thanksgiving works. Not
Yeah.
a white Halloween, but a white Thanksgiving. That
Yeah.
works. We've had snow around Halloween before. Not accumulating snow, but it snowed 2-3 years ago, I think, around Halloween. And everybody thought it meant we're going to have an awful winter because it's already starting.
Yeah.
And I believe the winter after that was like a dud.
I don't remember any of
So,
this.
it doesn't mean anything if it snows early.
Okay.
Yeah, and like if it snows in November or October, it doesn't mean it's going to be bad for the rest of the winter. All right, so that's all I got.
That's what we got.
All right, hopefully we're going to get Chad on one of these shows coming up here, but I hope you enjoyed it. For Triple D, Dust Devil Dave, I'm Tony Pan. We're signing off. We'll talk to you next week on Tuesday.
Oh, that's right. Tuesday programming. I forgot that.
Tuesday, not Wednesday. We're going to do
Tuesday 12:30.
At 12:30, we're going even later
Because
I got to do a TV thing.
TV's never
this
catching
TV stuff
on.
gets in the way of the podcast.
Never catching on.
We got to get rid of the TV.
I love
stuff.
seeing you in your TV makeup. makeup, too.
Yeah, well, I don't have any on right now, but
I know.
you can tell, though, can't you?
I can.
Yeah, I'm a
Can.
little shiny. All right, so we're going to sign off. We'll see you again next week on Tuesday.
Take care, guys.